Good morning, everyone. All right, so we've got some movers today. Not the best day, but some stocks are moving. So watching SCYX, HTBX is easily my biggest watch. It's gapping up from 214 to 306. Also watching KPTI. Really curious to see what the news is on that one. Still kind of looking, trying to find a few other things. HLIT. Alright, so here's my watch list for today. I included it on the chat. What's up, Sonic? Morning 7. All right, so all right, so like I said, watching HTBX, SCYX, TNXP, you can see it's a very small gap up right here, from 312 to 325. Gonna keep an eye on it. Not my favorite one though. Watching KPTI, it's gapping up from 1308 to 1577, so a pretty big gap. The next one I'm watching is HLIT. Very small gap. ELOX is moving some, and pre-market HEAR gapping up a very small amount, sitting right at the $0.50 of 550. Gonna keep an eye on that one. HBI is another one I'm watching, gapping up $1. IVAC gapping down. Maybe look for a continuation short under that 485 level, or maybe a rebound play. And CHEK. This one's been moving a lot in the market the last few days, and so we'll see what it does today. Going to be very, very careful with this one, though. And then NTRI, Nutrisystem, gapping up too, from 29 all the way to 32.45. So watching those, still kind of looking to see if I could find anything else. Let's see if any of these are actually tradable today. I don't think that many of them will be. Let me see. SCYX is not tradable. HTBX is not. TNXP is. NTRI is. HLIT is. ELOX is not. HEAR is. HBI is. IVAC is not. CHEK is. So about half. Alright, so I can trade NTRI, TNXP, HLIT, HEAR, CHEK, and HBI. So about 5 out of 10 are tradable. It's a bummer. I really wanted to get into HTBX. Morning crew. Good morning, dog. I'll probably end up giving it at the end of this week. I mean, I still have almost half of this one left. And so I'll probably let it go until the end of this week and then get the other one. Maybe Monday of next week, try to start. We'll see. Monday or Tuesday of next week. But yeah, a lot of these actually are not tradable on TradeNet, unfortunately. I'm kind of bummed out about it. HTBX, the biggest one that's not, so that sucks. There's KPTI, I forgot to check. Maybe short KPTI. I'm going to have to look up the catalyst for this one. Maybe looking to short it. What? Oh, KPTI is not tradable either. Man, that's ridiculous. Days like this are the days that are really frustrating. I look forward to trading, and then nothing's tradable on TradeNet. It's aggravating. ATOS. I mean, there's a few penny stocks I can trade, but like TNXP, but who knows if this one will even move at all. I like it for a long setup more than a short. We'll see. Frustrating. Oh, let me look to see if I have day trades left. I think I do. Yeah. Aggravating. But there's still time to look to see if there's anything else tradable. All right, so maybe watch HTBX. I'm more short biased with it for sure. I think it's going to wash. It's just up so much in the last day that I think it's going to come down some this morning. Watching TNXP, since it's one of the only ones I can trade on TradeNet, and HLIT. Both gapping up a small amount. Let's look up to see why some of these are moving. The first one I'm looking at is the biggest mover this morning, which is HTBX. No news story out on HTBX, no catalyst for it, so interesting. We'll watch it, see what happens. SCYX. Oral SCY078 receives FDA, QIDP, and Fast Track designation for the treatment of WC and prevention of recurrent WC. So, SCYX received FDA Fast Track designation, and so that's why it's gapping up. That's pretty good news, good catalyst. Let's look at TNXP. Tonix Pharmaceuticals receives IND clearance by US FDA for TNX in agitation and Alzheimer's disease. So it received clearance for its drug on that works on Alzheimer's. So TNXP, good news for this one as well. Let's look at HLIT. All right, so it was raised to market perform by, who was it raised by? By Raymond James. So its rating was raised to a outperform rating, which is good news, you know, but not great. We'll see what happens with it. ELOX moving some, not really gapping up, but it's moving some. Watching this one. All right, so Elox Pharmaceuticals price target announced at $20 per share by Piper J, and it was also initiated at overweight by Piper Jaffray. All right, so another buy rating change for this one. We'll see what happens. They set a price target for 20. We'll see what happens with it. Thanks for the sub, ZM. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Alright, so let's keep looking. Next, I'm watching HEAR. We'll see if there's any catalyst for HEAR. I can actually trade this one, so. Turtle Beach extends and expands esports partnership with Optic Gaming. So that's good news. It is, let's see, it says the leading gaming headset and audio accessory brand today announced a multi-year continuation of its partnership with top esports and gaming entertainment organization Optic Gaming. The updated agreement will continue seeing Turtle Beach arming Optic's World Championship Call of Duty and Gears of War teams and Optic's Counter-Strike Global Offensive team with its Elite Pro line of gaming headsets and additional gear, and now extends and includes Optic's DOTA2 and PUBG squads. So that's pretty good news for HEAR. It kind of updated their agreement to a better deal, so that's good for HEAR. Let's look at HBI now. A lot of stuff out for HBI. Alright, so it sounds like this is just good first quarter results of 2018. The next one I'm looking at is IVAC. And this one's significantly gapping down. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with it. IVAC declined 16% pre-market as it posts wider quarter one loss than forecast. Revenue misses estimates. Intervac IVAC shares slumped 16% in pre-market trading on Tuesday after the maker of sensors for the defense industry posted an adjusted quarter one loss per share of 23 cents, compared with an adjusted EPS of 8 cents a year earlier and missing the average analyst estimate for an adjusted loss of 15 cents in Capital IQ poll. Revenue declined more than 40%? Yeah, 40% to 18 million from 30 million a year earlier, falling short of the analyst consensus for 19.7 million. So yeah, that's pretty bad news for IVAC. I kind of see why it's gapping down. I'm watching it for a continuation short under this 485 level. And that's about it this morning. Let me know if you guys see anything else. I'm not seeing anything I really like right now. Yeah, you'll bounce back, dog. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, it happens. You just gotta find a setup that works for you. It takes time. Like I always try to find like a setup that works. Obviously, but you gotta find your own niche in the market, and just figure out what works for you. I Yeah, I's moving some. This one's been moving a little weird these last few weeks though. I mean, it just doesn't seem to want to go down. I definitely don't want to short it. It's just been too sketchy to short. I'm going to keep looking to see if I can find anything else this morning that looks halfway decent. HEAR looks okay. Maybe watch this one. Gonna keep an eye on CHEK. It's been moving a lot the last few days. Maybe it's finally time for it to come down or see if it maybe pushes up. Who knows? Kind of watching AKAO as well. Why aren't you in front of your computer, 7? You at work? Oh, NV01. Yeah, it's getting a little bit of a volume spike. Kind of looking at AKAO, CHEK as well. I try to fill my front monitor with stocks that I could trade on TradeNet. No, but I can today, Mitch. Good morning, Tiny. Yeah, I haven't really compared it to the level 2. I haven't really compared the level 2s. I can do it really quick right now. Let me see. SPY is down today. It's looking pretty accurate. Yeah, I mean, it's looking exactly the same as the SPY on Thinkorswim. So they're both showing the exact same stuff. Yeah, the VIX and the TVIX. Yeah, I may try to jump into one of those trades if nothing else ends up looking good for me. Most likely the TVIX. It's what I'm most comfortable with, or maybe just the SPY itself. There's also UVXY. That does kind of the same thing, a little bit more expensive than the TVIX. But yeah, I mean, they all do the same thing. They follow, they do the opposite of the SPY, follow volatility in the market. Good morning, Sean. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for a good TradeNet setup. We'll see. I'm still kind of looking. Hopefully I can find something to get into. Might look at some down gappers. Look for a gap down continuation play maybe. We'll see. Let's see. UAVS is gapping up some. Very low volume though. It's down a ton in the last few days. Let's see if I can trade it. I can trade it. So maybe watch UAVS. Look for maybe a rebound. It's just down so much in the last few days. It's been moving a lot though. So I'll keep an eye on this one. What else? Let's see. I was kind of looking forward to trading KPTI. I mean, it was kind of right there with me. Right, a big gap. I was looking forward to it, but it's not tradable in TradeNet. DWT gapping up some. High float stock though. ABBV is a more expensive stock. It's moving some. QTNA, CRMD, BLDP. PLUG maybe moving some. Might watch PLUG. Looks a little bit high float, but we'll see. I'll probably keep watching these. CG and X. Big gap down in CG and X. I may watch this one as well just to kind of see what it does. Yeah, I guess I'll watch some of these. AUY. Yeah, it looks like a high float stock though. That's the only thing I don't like about it. What's up, Power Zone? PRPO. VLRX. Moving some. TPR, gapping down. CG and X. Yeah, I guess I'll watch this one, see if it maybe reverses. Wish I could trade HTBX. I'm gonna look to jump into it on maybe look to jump in it on Robinhood. We'll see. I'll give it some time. Alright guys, we got about 15 minutes left. Trying to find something to trade. I'm a little worried that summer volume is starting to kick in. If you don't know, the volume around summertime gets pretty low, and so really tough to trade. Just got to stay patient, not force anything. BLDP. Let's see. Trader says BLDP just got an order for its product, so I'm seeing if the volume goes up the open. Yeah, it's gapping up some. I think I can trade this one on TradeNet. I can't remember. No, I can't, unfortunately. Biggest problem with TradeNet is that sometimes you just can't trade much of these penny stocks. So I'll just have to look at, you know, these four I know I can trade, except for HTBX. These three I can trade. So I'm just going to have to watch some of these, try to get into them. Watching CHEK, HEAR, aka O. What's up, Philip? Tekken music, huh? I used to love Tekken as a kid. I had it on a Sega, I think. Thanks for the sub, Gold Striker. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. All right, so watching HEAR, we'll see what happens with it. TNXP and CGNX. Watching AKAO as well. There's a few stocks I'm looking for. Looking for maybe a rebound in this one up to this 42 level, 4250 level. If it drops under this, I don't know. It's just going to be a little extended. We'll see. Watching UAVS as well. CHEK, I had it on my watch list yesterday. It's been moving a ton these last few days. Keeping an eye on it. Yeah, Tiny. Paper trading great. Don't get me wrong, but Tiny, the biggest thing, like you know, it's tough. There's nothing wrong with practicing as much as possible, though. But when you use real money, it's just the mental side is what messes with you the most. You know, the mental side kind of psychs you out, messes with you a lot. So, um, just be careful. You know, before I traded live, I paper traded, and I literally like would always do well paper trading. I would always have winning trades, never really having losing trades. And then once I started using real money, it kind of turned. So just be careful, you know. But at the same time, I don't think that's necessarily a bad plan. You know, I hope you do well. What's up, Chad? Yeah, I'm watching some of those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the best thing about paper trading is actually just practicing the setups that you're going to use. You know, paper trading is really good for just testing the setups that you want to use with real money. Testing the patterns, testing the strategies, testing your stops and entries, and when you're going to exit. Maybe test scaling into and out of positions. Like, that's what paper trading is good for, you know. What's up, man? What's up, Eden? Welcome in. From Israel, huh? That's cool. Yeah, no problem, Tiny. All right, guys. So we got about 10 minutes left, a little bit over 10 minutes. Hopefully, we get some more setups at the open. Even though there's not too many setups I necessarily like this morning, many times at the open we'll get some runners. So we'll see. Usually, if we do get runners at the open, it's going to be a long base day. So more paying attention to the long side of trades. Just because in order for me to want to short stocks, there usually has to be a big gap in either direction. So yeah, cool. I think that's a good idea as well. If you you know, just jump in using small sizing. That's what I'm doing. You know, and I mean, I'm not using that small of sizing, but I'm using sizing small enough to where um, I can still kind of feel it and get nervous. You know, because you don't want to get nervous when you're trading. You want to be calm as can be. My problem is that I hate losing. If you see me on losing days, I hate it. You know, and I just have to get used to it. You know, even if it's a small loss, I shouldn't be upset about it. You know, because it's gonna happen. What's up, insurance? No, never done it, Joel. The reason I didn't try the 5 day challenge on TradeNet is because I don't want to lose my account. Um, you know, I'm not saying anything negatively about TradeNet, but if you got to make $500 in like what, a week or a month, you're gonna have to use pretty big sizing. And so if you know, I think that's a really easy way to lose your account and kind of lose all the money in your account is trying to use too big of sizing so you can win the 5 day challenge. Because it's really tough. Like I think it's you have to make $500 and not take a loss over $100. You know, or not lose $100. So you have to have a 5-to-1 ratio, which is possible, but it's very, very hard. And I think I think it's a really easy way to lose your account. I only use one share on Robinhood. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tony. I mean, with me, with Robinhood for me is more. I'll probably use most of the equity in my account unless I'm swing trading. That's kind of what I do for swing trading, just use small sizing. QT and A gapping up some. Maybe look to short this one. It all just depends. Maybe look to short it. HTBX pushing up. Got a lot of down gappers today, really. I guess a lot of it's following the SPY overall. AZRX gapping down. Alright guys, we got about 6 minutes. Just looking for a few other stuff to trade. What's up, Chad? Yeah, I'm watching HTBX for sure. Unfortunately, I can't trade it on TradeNet, and so I'm going to have to watch it on maybe Robinhood. Yeah, see, Power Zone said he just tried it and nearly blew his account already. And so that's the point. Like it just sounded like, and I'm not saying TradeNet is purposely doing that so you'll lose your account and they can keep the money, but I'm just saying it's a very easy way to do that. You know, if you can't take a loss over $100, but you have to make $500, and considering most people that use TradeNet are brand new traders, you know, I think it's a really easy way to lose your account. And I think the smarter way to be with TradeNet is just to use small sizing. They have cheap commissions. You can buy 100 shares and get in and out of a position for $3. And so I think the best way to use TradeNet is just to use very small sizing and just practice, you know. If you jump right in trying to make $500 without losing 100, you're going to lose your account pretty quickly, you know, I think. HTBX is going to run today, but hey, that probably means it will crash, Dog says. Yeah, you never know. I mean, I'm always more short biased with these big gaps, but who knows? It had a pretty big day yesterday, and it's gapping up again today, so who knows what HTBX will do. But like I said, I'm usually more short biased with it, with stocks like this. Right, right, cool. OSG Insurance. Yeah, it's not moving too much. Yeah, I'm forced to kind of trade some of these really like low volume movers. We'll see if anything picks up at the open though. Gonna steady watch everything. Alright guys, market's opening up in about 3 minutes. Still got a little bit of time left. Yeah, I'll kind of watch it for that insurance. Right. I mean, that's kind of what I feel like cool is that they probably make money either way. I mean, and you can't really blame them for taking the other side of your trades, but they just get to keep your, the cost of your package if you end up losing it. So, all right. So, given all these stocks a little bit of time, HTBX pushing up. It's at 322. Yeah, dog. Maybe try to take it slow. Use smaller sizing, man. All right, so HTBX is consolidating right around that previous high of pre-market at 334. Definitely watching that. What's up, NYC? Tiny says, time for coffee refill. No sativa this morning. Don't need it. This wakes me up now. Yeah, you must be in California or Colorado. I wish I lived there. All right, so you can see COMM is starting to drop a little bit. Maybe watching this one. We'll see what happens with it. All right, so market's opening up in about a minute, guys. Yeah, I mean, dog, though, if you're trying to build your account up, that's kind of what you have to do. Unless you're using like Robinhood, where you can use small sizing, or a TradeNet, where you can use small sizing, or one of these discount brokers. But if you're using a conventional broker or a broker that has commissions where it's over $10 a trade, you kind of have to use a little bit larger sizing, just because if not, your account's going to just dwindle down because of commissions. Yeah, but dog, you want to get that consistency down first, man. You want to be consistent first. Like, it doesn't matter how much you make, it's just about consistency. Once you have that consistency, you can then translate that over to using bigger sizing, you know. But until you have that, you're going to lose your account anyway, so why not try to use small sizing? All right, market's opening up in 5 seconds. Good luck, everyone. All right, there's the open. All right, so QTNA is actually gapping up a pretty big amount. HTBX breaking that pre-market high now. It's up to 340. We'll see how it acts at 350. COMM dropping some. CGNX bouncing. But man, look at that big gap right before the open on QTNA. HEAR breaking over some of the previous resistance. Let everything kind of calm down first. HEAR up to 581. Really watching it right where that previous resistance at 580 was. Well, I was kind of thinking about shorting QTNA. I don't know if I want to now. It just gapped up $1 right before the open. Kind of watching CHEK. SPY's trying to push up, it looks like. Breaking the high of the day on the SPY. HEAR is pulling back down. Gonna watch it around 550. SPY having a big upwick and coming right back down. HEAR, I mean, this is kind of what I look for with a short. Alright, so kind of what I'm looking for with HEAR, if it drops under this 550 level and then holds that 550 level as resistance, it's kind of what I'm looking for with it. Maybe a short down to 530. Give it some time, try to test that area. HTBX is pushing up some. AXXA. It's OTC, unfortunately. I can't trade it. Watching AKAO here. AKAO is running some up to 1471. What's up, Ben? I'm doing pretty good, man. Not too much I like really in the market this morning, but I'm doing okay. AKAO running big up to 1480. SPY is actually washing some more today. AKAO pulling back some. Watching CHEK, but look at this spread. It's a 75-cent spread. So just the spread is like 5% of the entire stock. That's crazy. So here's a little 1-minute pullback on AKAO. WDR is having a really nice push here. Look at this big push on WDR. Watching CGNX. THC is running. THC is pushing up. HEAR is breaking over that 550 level. We'll see if it accesses resistance. Let's look at the 5-minute chart for HEAR. Kind of thinking and jumping of an HEAR if it drops under 530. It pushed under 550. Now it's acting, that previous support's acting as resistance. It's dropping down to 535. Maybe consider getting in it for a short. We'll see. The SPY continues to drop, so I'm sure the TVIX is going crazy here. There's the drop. Ugh, missed my entry. Well, I tried to get in. Let me see. Maybe it's best that I didn't. Spread's getting a little crazy here. Ugh. Wow, look at the spread. 517 to 530, a 17 or a 13-cent spread. I don't know if I like that. Looks like a trap. AKAO pushing up. Really nice flag pattern here on AKAO. I missed. Also, the SPY is bouncing back. I think that has a lot to do with HEAR bouncing back to 550. There it goes. SPY starting to crack under the lows again at the $half mark. Who knew that HEAR would follow the SPY so closely here? If you look at the SPY and HEAR, they're following each other almost down to a T here. Spread's got to get a little bit better on HEAR for me to want to get into it though. AKAO trying to break over 15. Watching HTBX here. Wish I could short it. CBI jumping. HMNY. CBI is running nicely. HTBX is bouncing. Maybe look for a long setup in JNUG here for this little washout long it's doing. I want to see it hold over that 1370 level first. HTBX is pushing back here, trying to get over 365. FUSZ. Yeah, I see a few people talking about this one. Yeah, it's running. Alright, so HTBX is pushing up here, breaking the high of the day. might jump in HTBX here with a very small share size on Robinhood. Want to see it hold over this 366 level, 365 level. Flex, STX. Alright, so I'm in HTBX with a very, very small share size of 20 shares. Super small. If it drops under this level, this 360 level, I can get out for like a $4 or $5 loss. Tiny loss on Robinhood. Flex trying to run. STX. Bouncing some. I gotta kind of watch the TVIX now. Look how choppy the TVIX is. Wow. Alright, so there's the high of the day break on HTBX. See if HTBX is going to test 4. Yeah, honestly, I don't see anything I really like in the market right now, guys. A little slow. Maybe CHEK here for a short, maybe under 12. I'm gonna watch it though, really choppy. GNPX. Yeah, if GNPX can get over 1450, looks interesting. And I'm still watching HEAR for that low of the day break at 523, 524. Yeah, market's really choppy and slow right now. Alright, so the SPY looks like it may break this low here. Maybe going to keep an eye on it. Jump in for a short. And T and XP spiking a little bit here. You can see T and XP getting a little bit of a spike going on. We'll see what happens with it. Yeah, THC's been flagging and running nicely. JNUG. SPY's bouncing some. Yeah, JNUG breaking the high of the day here. THC breaking the high of the day again as well. Yeah, THC breaking the high and running nicely here. Just kind of patiently waiting to see something I like. Kind of watching TNXP, see if it can go on a run here as well eventually. But THC is probably one of the stronger ones in the market right now. There goes THC up to 27.15, 27.20. Yeah, look how choppy the TVIX is though. That just means the volatility's not there in the market. We'll see what happens with the TVIX. SPY starts to push up. The TVIX should start to wash. JNUG running nicely. Alright, so the SPY's starting to push back. TVIX is starting to drop. JNUG starting to run. Look at CHEK here, guys. CHEK. Big volume spike. Big push. Up $2. Up to 14. This thing has been absolutely crazy these last few days. SPY trying to bounce back, maybe. But CHEK, I don't know if I'm going to touch it. This thing is just crazy. Every day I look at it thinking maybe a good short, but it always seems to bounce back and rebound some. So the big level I'm watching is this $15 point. See if it can break over there clean. THC still running up to 27.50. Yeah, CHEK bouncing big up to 14.50 now. Look at T and XP here. I may jump in this one, although the volume's a little bit low for a washout long play. If it can get and hold over 335 and then break 340. So I'd have to see those two things for me to really jump into it, but that's what I'm watching for T and XP. It's starting to push up some. Nice trade, cool. There's a bounce on HTBX. Still holding my little small share size on HTBX. Yeah, CHEK, I mean, it's up so much. Like, if you look at the last few weeks for CHEK, like, if you look at the daily chart, this thing is up from $4 all the way to 20, back down to 6, back up to 15. So, very kind of crazy move. So, I got stopped out here. I set my stop loss at 350 for, what was it? A $6 loss, $6.50 loss. Assuming I got stopped out. Yeah, I got stopped out for a $6.50 loss. Very sketchy drop on HTBX. Somebody sold their positions quick. So yeah, this was somebody holding a really large size and then just unloading it on somebody. Seems like a pump, honestly. So when this happens, it's most likely either 1, a chat room pump, or 2, an insider pump. And so you can see everybody jumping in, riding it up for this big push, and then somebody starts to unload. We'll see what happens with it, but yeah, this is kind of why these summer months are really sketchy in the market. Very low volume, really tough to trade. I don't see anything that necessarily I like enough for me to jump into right now. Just because the overall volume is pretty low. Kind of watching CG and X here, see what it'll do. So watching it to see maybe if it gets rejected at this previous high right here. Maybe a good short. Gonna keep an eye on it though. AKAO pushing up some. Or AKAO dropping some. About to break the low of the day. Nice power zone. Good job, man. Congrats, power zone. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, I'm just being patient in this market. There's just not really anything I really see that makes me want to jump in with any good sizing. So I'm just kind of playing small ball here. Nothing really looks good. Maybe THC if it pushes back up, but it may be a little extended already. We'll see. Alright, so now I'm watching AKAO, maybe looking to short it if it holds this previous resistance as support, or backwards. If it holds this previous support as resistance, maybe looking to short it on AKAO. Also, I'm sure the TVIX is probably dropping some now that the SPY is pushing up. So the TVIX is at the low of the day. We'll see how all of these act. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing insurance. I just don't. I mean, honestly, this would have been a nice trade. I kind of called this one out. This short of the low of the day on AKAO. Tried to push back over it, ran into resistance. Maybe shorting the TVIX as well now that it's about to break the high of the day. But it's just so extended already, it probably will bounce right here at this 712 support. And so we'll see what happens with it. These two setups, I probably, they were okay setups. But aside from that, I don't see too much I like. CHEK is too sketchy for me. Nice, Frank. Good job, man. Congrats, Frank. That's good, man. Yeah, I can't trade KPTI. I was looking at it in pre-market and kind of wanted to short it, but I can't trade it. I don't know why. This one's more expensive. Usually I can trade these, but unfortunately I can't trade this one's Swarm. Oh, I can trade it. What? They changed it. Before this wasn't tradable. KPTI and NTRI were both, or NPTI was tradable. KPTI was not. Well, I guess I'm going to watch this one now. I don't know. It's kind of forming a little triangle here. Let me see if I can draw it really quick. We'll see which way it goes. Kind of looking at CG and X for a short, maybe. This one's forming a triangle as well. Alright, so there goes CG and X breaking out of that triangle I just drew, that little flag triangle. Starting to break out. We'll see. More short bias with it now, but we'll see what happens with it. KPTI is kind of doing the same thing. Both pushing up. Alright, so I'm kind of watching AKAO here. If this thing continues to drop, maybe a good short. It broke under that previous support. Let's see if it holds it as resistance now. It's got a lot of support under this, though. Actually, I'm just paying attention. It's got a lot of resistance here and here at 14 and this previous low at 14.05. So we'll see what happens with it. LEDS. Yeah, LEDS getting a volume spike. FUSZ. Big drop in LEDS. FUSZ is OTC. I can't trade it, I don't think. No, unfortunately, I can't trade this one. Yeah, appreciate it, Frank. Yeah, welcome, man. Yeah, I do this every weekday morning from 8:45 a.m. till about 10:30 market time. But appreciate it, man. All right, so I mean, I'm kind of watching AKAO. Like I said, though, it's got a lot of support underneath where it's at now, so it makes me not like it as much. Watching CGNX and KPTI. FCRE. Yeah, FCRE bouncing over the whole dollar at 113 now. I'm just wondering when CHEK is going to come down. Crazy daily chart if you look at it. Looking at THC, it seems to be finding a lot of support where that previous high was. It's kind of the make or break level with this one. RTTR getting a little bit of volume here. Z-Sand pushing up. SORL maybe. SORL getting a little bit of volume here. SPY starting to slowly crack the low here. So I'm actually watching for a possible rebound here. When the market's this choppy, a lot of the times the SPY will bounce off of that low and go right back to the highs. And so maybe looking at that for a rebound play. All right, so the SPY is right around the low at 37. At that 37-cent point. All right, so the market's a little slow. AKAO bouncing off of that support. Watching the SPY pretty closely here, and the TVIX should start to push up with it. But look how choppy the market overall is today. All right, so there's the low of the day break on the SPY. There's the low of the day crack underneath it. Let's look for a bounce. There's the bounce. We'll see if that previous low turns into support or resistance now. All right, so I'm kind of watching the SPY here, see what happens, see if it bounces here. Nice power zone. Good job, man. Keep at it. Alright, so the only thing I'm really watching right now is the SPY. I don't really see anything else that I like. THC, kind of looking to see how it forms right here where that previous support was. Around 27. So see how it's going to act here. Nice Mitch. FCRE. Yeah, FCRE is looking okay. Alright, so I'm in the SPY with 40 shares. I'm going to see if it continues breaking that low there. If not, I'll just jump out for a small loss. Maybe faking me out here. Just taking small sizing when the market's like this. Not really too much to get into. There's the drop under the low. We'll see if it can hold this time. Quick bounce. Yeah, the market's just slow. I mean, these summer months, the market's going to be like this a lot of the time. Of course, the SPY bounces right there. I'll let it test this and then I'll jump out. I'm going to get out of here. Got out just in time before another big spike. Yeah, market's just not very tradable today. I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. There's not really much I like getting into. I've taken 2 small losses, probably down 10 on the day. So I'll take it. It's a tiny loss, but hopefully the market will be a little bit more active tomorrow. And I just need to have the patience when the market's like this to just stay away from stuff that doesn't look like it's going to work. And so anyways, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. If you haven't been here before, I day trade live on stream every weekday morning. If you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it if you do. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button right now on this video. It does help support us, and I appreciate any support I can get, guys. So hit the like button if you want to do me a favor and appreciate this content. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. I'll see you all later. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.